Yo, Cardinals, I am back, and you are at the closing session right now. Now, you may have noticed I got the headband out, right? Now, Cardinal crew leaders, they're going to know. McDonough only breaks out the headband for homecoming, special occasions. But you know what? This is a special occasion, right? Class of 2024, you are doing something historical. No one has ever had Cardinal Camp. Orientation to Bel Air High School be virtual. You guys are breaking down the walls, setting up new stuff. This is amazing. So, hey, I had to break out the headband so we'd be all set. So let me tell you something. I'm walking around today and I'm watching online as y'all are going through all the different stations and making your way through the adventure. And there's some questions coming in, and it just got me thinking, and I'm thinking about this day and what a day can be. And then I'm also thinking about, like money. I got my mind on my money and money on my mind. And so, I'm just kind of comparing those things, and I'm thinking, sometimes a day is just like some money, right? You ever wake up and you got a whole day in front of you, and then at the end of the day, like the whole thing just got away from you. You're like, I don't even know what I got done today. I don't even know what I did. Okay, you ever have some money in your pocket, and then you go to reach for it a little bit later in the day, and then it's gone. You're like, where did it even go? What did I spend it on, right? So like a day or money or anything like that. Do you ever feel like you wasted it? Ever feel like you wasted a day? Some of you were like, yeah, I just wasted all summer. 2 months, 3 months, whatever it may be. I got really good at it, just kind of laid around. It was all right. So, sometimes that happens, I guess. And part of what I want to talk to you about is if a day is like money, then how are we using it? How are we making the most of it? So it got me thinking, so here I got this dollar bill, right? So, I mean, it's $1, right? What can I really do? What can you buy with $1 nowadays, right? Maybe you can get something at McDonald's or maybe at the dollar store or maybe Taco Bell or something like that. Maybe get $1 worth of gas. You could probably get $1 worth of gas from Taco Bell. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I was thinking about this $1 and what it means and the way that you guys were like, yeah, sometimes I waste a day, man. I waste a whole summer. And so if a day is like $1, then what are you doing with it? Like, because some of you came today and you jump right in. You started the Cardinal camp today, and then you making your way through the stations. You've watched the videos. You got to know who your assistant principal is. You know who your counselor is. You got to check out and see all the different clubs that we have. You got your email set up. You got your profile pic right there in the email. Everything is good. Like, you did work today, right? Like, you invested in yourself and you invested time. And others of you may have been like, maybe I'll do the email later. What do I care? I got my own personal email. What do I need the HISD email for? Profile pic? I'll just leave my initials. It's no big deal. I don't want to be hassled with that. Clubs? I don't know. I don't even see. I don't even know if there's any good ones. I don't even know how many they have or anything like that. So maybe you just went through the steps, or maybe you just jumped all the way to the end, and you're watching this closing session because you heard, hey man, something crazy happens in here. You want to check that out, and you're gonna just try to make your way through the quiz. All right. So you took today and you kind of just wasted it. And so here this dollar is something small, right? Kind of like today. And what you did is you just took this dollar, just this one little dollar right here, and you wasted it. You just kind of threw it away. And I know some of you are like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? I'm going to invest in some tape right now. That's what I'm going to do. And, and I'm not going to tape this back together. I mean, I got these different pieces here, and I'm not going to tape it back together because you're the ones that I'm worried about, right? Just letting this day kind of just slip away. You're letting it go. You didn't invest in it. You didn't do something to make it better, right? You didn't take that money and put it in so it would become something bigger that maybe you could buy. You didn't take the time that you had today and invest in yourself so that everything would be a little bit easier for you as you orient yourself and you get ready for Bel Air High School, okay? And so it got me thinking a little bit more. And, if you're okay wasting a day, what do we do with a $20 bill, right? So if I got to make my point to you, man, if I think about a $20 bill, right, that's just 20 of those $1, right? So it's just 20 days. It's basically a month of school, right? So you got 5 days in a week, 4 weeks in a month, basically 1 month of school. And some of you were like, man, I wasted a whole summer. All right. And so you may be looking at this $20 bill and you're like, no, Mr. McDonough, don't do it. And others of you were like, yes, I want to see destruction. Okay. But that's what's got me worried, because this $20 bill, okay, made up of $1 bills. So something small, kind of like your freshman year, what are you going to make it into? Because see, here's the thing. You're going to have people who are always up for telling you what you can waste your time on, or what you can just let go and just let float away or tear up or just give away. Okay, you're going to have people like that, friends of yours, and maybe they're friends, maybe just people you run into. Because here's the thing, right? They may, when you were like, hey man, I'm going to go out for this club, they may be like, no, 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 don't go out for that club, man. You don't want to be one of those guys. All right? Or maybe you're like, hey, I want to take that class, man. It looks really cool. No, 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 no. That class looks hard, man. Don't take that. Don't take that. You want to try out for the play? No, 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 no. Don't go for the play, man. You don't want to be one of those people. Here, come to this party. Here, try this. Take this. See what happens when you do this. Okay? And see, they're real willing to have you waste your time. And you know why it's easy for them? Here's the big takeaway. You know why it's easy for them? Because it's not theirs. Okay? They're okay with you taking your time, taking your month, something small like your freshman year, and just letting it go because it's not theirs. So what you have to do is you have to build that fortitude to kind of go, no, 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 no. I'm not going to do that, right? Because some of you are looking at this $20 bill, you're like, Mr. McDonough, I'll take care of that $20 bill, and that's good. That's what I want you to do. Because that means you're going to take it, you're going to preserve it, you're going to let it turn into something more valuable. Okay? And so when you're faced with them, and you got this $20 bill, and you're right on that cusp of ripping it up, just do what I did. Take that 20, fold it up, put it back in your pocket. Okay? That's your money. That's something you're going to invest in. The choices you make, starting today, moving forward, how are you going to preserve what's important to you? How are you going to make sure that you invest in yourself? Because you know what? We're invested in you. All of us, for these next 4 years, we're going to pour into you. We're going to give everything we have into you to make you stronger and smarter and ready for whatever that next adventure looks like. We need you, though, to meet us. Meet us halfway at least. Okay? Try to refrain from some of that so that you're not wasting a day, not wasting something small like a day or your freshman year when you can make it something even larger. 3 types of people come to Cardinal Camp each day. 3 types of people come into high school. Those that make things happen, those that watch what happens, and then those that are like, wait, what happened? Okay? Wherever you are right now isn't necessarily who you have to be moving into Bel Air and then moving through your 4 years. Okay? Like I said, leave middle school behind. Whoever you were, that's the old days. You got a chance now to make something bigger. We're here. We're invested in you. We're going to be standing there right alongside you, making sure that everything you learned today, and if you didn't go through everything, this is all online. You can watch it again and get even more and get even stronger and invest your days, your time, your money into you. Okay? Because that's what we want. That's what we're here for, and that's what we need from you. So as we wrap things up, make sure you take the quiz. There's a bonus question on there. You look for that, but make sure you take the quiz. Compare your score with that other people in your house. See how they did. Okay? But we believe in you, class of 2024. We're so excited to have you here, and we cannot wait to get you physically on campus so that you feel even more of that warmth of what it means to be part of the Cardinal family. That's it for my closing. Enjoy the day.